You won't find a more controversial difference within the same aircraft product line than with the Boeing 757-200 and Boeing 757-300. Why is one loved and the other hated? Is it because the Boeing 757-300 is just too long? Let's find out. Two versions of the Boeing 757 were built. The Boeing 757-200 is designed to carry 200 passengers in a two-class configuration, 12 in first class and 188 in economy, to a range of 3,950 nautical miles or 7,250 kilometers. The Boeing 757-300 is designed to carry 243 passengers in a two-class configuration, 12 in first class and 231 in economy class, to a range of 3,400 nautical miles or 6,295 kilometers. As you can see, the bigger Boeing 757-300 could carry 43 more passengers to a shorter range. The Boeing 757-300 is actually the second longest single-aisle commercial aircraft ever built, with a length of 178.7 feet or 54.5 meters. This is only outmatched by the DC-8. In fact, it was so long that it had a special retractable tail skid to prevent tail strikes. The aircraft was ordered by specialist airlines that wanted a large capacity but could only fly to smaller airports, like in the Caribbean islands. The Boeing 757-300 had a total of 55 orders compared to 915 Boeing 757-200 orders. To say that it was not popular is an understatement. Right away, we can see one of its issues is that it doesn't really have a comfortable place in the Boeing lineup. After all, if an airline wanted an aircraft that could carry more passengers than a Boeing 757-200, why not simply order the Boeing 767-200? After all, it carries more passengers without a reduction in range. Part of the blame rests with Boeing, who actually introduced the Boeing 757-300 much later in production. By the time the 300 was offered, many airlines had already ordered the smaller 757-200. Additionally, the aircraft was disliked by passengers. Records show that it took up to 8 minutes longer to board the Boeing 757-300 compared to the 200 series due to its lengthy fuselage. This long single aisle meant that onboard service was incredibly slow, with passengers waiting forever to be served. Ironically, all 55 Boeing 757-300s ordered are still in active service today. In fact, airlines can't get enough of the type as it's so flexible and can fly to smaller airports around the world. Airbus has brought its own version to the table in the form of the Airbus A321XLR, an aircraft that nearly matches the capacity but easily adds on an extra 1,500 nautical miles. This leaves us wondering if Boeing might build a Boeing 757X to replace it. At the end of the day, with so few orders, the Boeing 757-300 was not loved during its production run. Perhaps it was just ahead of its time. Have you ever flown on a Boeing 757-300? Share your experience with us in the comments. Did you know that we publish over 175 stories every single week on simpleflying.com? Be sure to check the link in the description for more great stories just like this. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe before you go.